Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to share with you about the KPI or key productivity item in which trainers are being evaluated upon here in BizMates. So they call it KPI or key productivity item in which there are 6 KPIs. So the first one is the customer feedback, cancellations, emergencies, unfilled pedas, average lessons, and enrollment ratio. The first item under the first KPI, which is customer feedback, is professionalism. Professionalism covers your attitude, your clothing, or your behavior. So you will be given a score from 1 to 5, 1 as the lowest and 5 as the highest. And the second item in customer feedback is teaching skills. So they will rate your teaching skills. It's the same 1 to 5. The student will give you a score between 1 to 5. And the third one is regarding the trainer's communication line, audio quality, and video quality. That's the third category wherein you will be rated regarding your connection, communication, audio, video quality. So it's the same. You will be given a score from 1 to 5. If the connection is good, then the student will give you a higher rate, and if it's not, then for sure you will be given a low score. And the last question from the customer feedback is, would you like to take another lesson with this trainer? And the student will still be giving you a score from 1 to 5. So that is the first KPI or key productivity item in which the student will be rating the trainer. The other KPI, which is the second one, is the cancellation, emergencies, unfilled pedas, average lessons, and enrollment ratio. If the student, you have a new student and you were able to convince the student to enroll, then you have additional points for that. You will gain a score or points for that until you will gain a star. Yeah, that's how it works. But if you don't perform well, if you are not performing well, then you will be given negative points. So lesser chances of getting stars or points, and lesser chances of being able to get stars and being evaluated to have an increase in your salary. So that's the consequence of having low or not getting stars. There are no deductions. I think they will not deduct if you have low or you have cancellations. There are no deductions, financial deductions, but you will not be able to gain points as well for you to have the eligibility of being evaluated for you to have a higher salary. If you don't have higher points or you don't have enough stars or number of lessons, then you will not be evaluated and you have no chances of getting higher pay per hour, because that's where they will base your increase. They will increase if you meet the minimum requirements that they have. Higher stars, you have the number of stars or points, and then you will be evaluated. If you reach the number of lessons that is required, then you will be evaluated. So that's how it works. I just want to share it with you, a glimpse of it. And I just want to share with you the first KPI, key productivity item, which is the customer feedback that you will be evaluated upon or the student will evaluate you from your professionalism, teaching skills, and connectivity, or it says here communication line, audio and video quality. That's where you will be evaluated. And the last question is, would you like to take another lesson with this trainer? And I just want to share with you because I receive for this month I receive a very low score. The student gave me 2 in those areas: professionalism, teaching skills, and communication line, 222. And I'm so sad about it because I really don't know. Of course, I don't know who the student who gave me that, because there's no way how you will track the student, because maybe the evaluation came in late and you'll not know if that student is your student that day or the previous days. They are you will never know that they will give you a very low evaluation. It's hard to determine, as if the class went well and everything went well, and then at the end of the day they will give you a very low evaluation. So it's just sometimes unpredictable for those one. I can accept for the professionalism or teaching skills, but if I know that my communication line is always, I think I haven't have a lot of problem with the communication line, but still the student gave me 2 in that, because I believe that I don't have much problem with my line, because I'm the only one connected, and it's not really having a problem. I don't have problem with the line. So, well, the student didn't have a good experience with me, and he just gave me that number. Anyway, it's I just want to share it with you for you to be aware about this one. I think other companies also have this kind of evaluation, but maybe they have different criteria that they have. I want to know if you are working in a company where they don't have this evaluation. But I know most companies have evaluation. The students evaluate their teachers or tutors. Before, I believe in 5-1 Talk, they also have this one. Teachers are being evaluated. It's like they will give you stars if they have a good experience with you, and like they will give you lesser star if they don't have good experience. I'm not, I don't know nowadays how 5-1 Talk, how the students evaluate their teachers now, but I'm just sharing with Bismates because I'm currently with Bismates, and I just want to share this with you. So, um, just to make you aware and be careful when you are already teaching, that we have to do the best thing that we can do, so that we will not be having this low evaluation. Because if you receive a very low evaluation, it says here that if you've received a score of 1 or 2 for professionalism or teaching skills, then Bismates will contact you. So they emailed me already because I received a low evaluation, and informed me that yeah, I received a low evaluation. If there any way that uh, so they mentioned there the score and the comment of the student says they're poor, unskillful, and this is your first low evaluation within the current term, it says there. So, as a reminder, while the activations are currently suspended, the count of low evaluation continues to accumulate. We strongly encourage you to remain mindful during lessons and maintain the quality our student expects. If you need support or guidance with your lessons, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to help. So that's the email from the Bismates Human Capital Talent Development Team, reminding me to be mindful during the lessons and maintain the quality our students expect. Okay, so it's just hard to maintain the quality of the students' expectation. But anyway, let's just try to do our best in everything to deal with different kinds of students and give the best teaching that we have so that we will not receive a low evaluation from the students. Sometimes it's unpredictable because you thought that you have had a good class with your student, but at the end of the day, they will give you a low evaluation. So it's hard to predict sometimes. And it happens. Let's just continue, move on, and we cannot dwell forever with the low evaluation that we have. We just have to continue and see what we can do to improve with the way we teach or deal with our students. So happy teaching and have a great day. See you next time.